Hi, minasan! Watashi wa Zoshi desu! Okay, so I know what you're thinking. Another video to explain that, why Zoshi hasn't made another dance video in ages and blah blah blah. I'm just gonna start this video off by saying that I'm not making up any excuses. I'm not gonna talk about stuff that's going on in my life and be like, oh, I haven't been able to do it because of this and that and the other. I am a shit YouTuber, and that's it. I don't even call myself a YouTuber anymore because I don't do anything properly, and I don't upload videos on time, and I don't even film things when I should, and so screw it. But that doesn't mean that I don't appreciate every single one of you who watch my videos, who tell me that I'm good and that you like my dances, and give me suggestions on things that I should do and all this stuff. So I thought, I'm gonna make a video, and not only am I gonna make it for the viewers, I'm gonna make it about the viewers, in a way, kinda, I guess. What I've decided to do, I need to stop moving, it's really hurting my toes. What I've decided to do is exactly what it says in the title. I'm gonna answer your questions. Admittedly, I haven't really been asked many, but what I'm going to do, hopefully in the future, I can do more videos like this, and I can actually get you guys to actually ask me questions, and I will answer them. You can either comment in the comment section of this video what you want to ask me, or you can leave me some questions in the comments on my Facebook page, Zoshi1 YouTuber, so Facebook/Zoshi1 YouTuber. Check it out, it's got all the videos that I post on there. It's also got some photographs and stuff. I still go to Comic-Cons and stuff a lot, but I don't really make videos at Comic-Cons anymore, just cause it's a bit trickier to do nowadays. But yeah, I still take photos, and I still film little bits here and there. So if you want to see what I get up to at Hyper Japan or MCM or cosplay stuff, totally go on the Facebook and you'll see more pictures. But yeah, ask me questions. Ask away. Before we start, I'm just gonna say the most common question I'm probably going to be asked is either how old are you, and or how tall are you? I think it's pretty fair to say that that's probably going to be the most asked questions. So let's just get it out the way now. I'm in my early 20s. I genuinely want to see you guys try and guess how old I am. So comment that as well. Leave a comment saying how old you think I am. Obviously I'll tell you if you're right or wrong, but you gotta comment to find out. So I'm in my early 20s, and the last time I measured my height, which was a while ago, while I have not really grown since then, I was 4'11". So I might be 5 foot now. I might be. I don't actually know. Haven't measured myself in a while. A little bit too scared to measure myself now. I quite like being under 5 foot. It's fun to tell people that you're 4 foot something. I find it fun. So basically the plan for this video is I'm going to go through some of my old videos on my channel, look at some of the questions that you guys have asked me there. A lot of questions have probably been answered already, but I'm going to answer them as me now, as opposed to the way I answered them right there. So I'm going to go scroll through and pick up some questions, and then I'm going to answer them. And then eventually you guys can ask me some new questions, and then I'll do those ones. So yeah, let's do this. Oh, so many nice comments. No, I don't want to watch the video. Watching my own video. Oh God, who does that? Here's a good one. So I used to make fighting fantasy videos. I only made 2. But it's always something I've wanted to go back to. And a lot of people ask me, when am I going back to doing that? So recently, on one of my really early videos, it's like the 4th video I ever posted or something, I actually got a message not long ago by someone called James88. Hello James. He goes, Do you plan to do any other videos on Fighting Fantasy in the foreseeable future? Perhaps a book review or a commentary? Yes, I do. I've actually tried a couple times to make some videos of me doing like a playthrough kind of thing on one of the books. I kind of tested out. We've got loads of footage of me and a good friend of mine who's also into like nerdy stuff, who said they'd do it with me because they'd never done it. They'd never played Fighting Fantasy before, so they wanted to try it out with me. And we had a go, and you know, it's kind of difficult with books. You know, with books, the thing that most people do with books is just review it, but it's not just Fighting Fantasy are game books. You know, you're meant to play them, and Initially, we just filmed ourselves, you know, rolling the dice, flicking through the pages, putting on silly voices of characters and stuff, which, you know, the only reason we haven't posted those is because we don't know, you know, how people are gonna feel about that. We don't know if it's gonna be too boring just to watch two nerds playing a game book on their sofa. But you know, if you're interested in that and you want to see us play the game, then yeah, let us know. Tell us whether you think that's a good idea or not. As much as I love Fighting Fantasy, I don't know enough about it to be able to do like a top 10 best creatures video, or top 10 most annoying things about dungeons in Fighting Fantasy, or top 10 favourite villains, or, you know, best books. You know, I don't know enough about it to be able to do extensive videos on it, but maybe that's what I need to do. Maybe in my time I need to get back into it, play more of the books, read more of them, get into it more, and then actually make good enough videos. But yeah, we've got loads of footage of us playing the game, going through it and just making jokes and being stupid. If you want to see that, let me know. I will start editing them and I'll get them out for you guys as soon as possible. Fighting Fantasy, let's stay on that subject for now. So, by a user called Yellow6153. Hello, Yellow6153. This was posted a long time ago, so I will not be offended if you're not actually watching this video right now. They said, how did you start reading Fighting Fantasy books? That's an interesting one. That's quite, I like telling this story. So back in like 2002 or something? No, surely it wasn't that long ago. It must have been like 2004. But back in the early 2000s, when the Fighting Fantasy books got republished, when they got published the second time, republished, on, I think it was Wizard Books, they did this thing where, you know how you used to get really cool toys in your cereal boxes as gifts? They did a really cool thing where you would find a preview book of a Fighting Fantasy book in the cereal box. Like, you pour it out and a book would fall in your bowl. I mean, that's kind of crap if you're the sort of person that puts the milk in before the cereal and you kind of screwed up your book. Luckily, I was never one of those weirdos. No offense to people that like to put milk before the... Anyway, Fighting Fantasy, Warlock of Firetop Mountain, the very first one, I got a preview book, and I was a big reader when I was a kid. So I was like, oh my god, I just got a free book! Like, I was just a mega nerd. And so I went to my room, it was a summer's evening, I went to my room, I laid on my bed, I looked at it, figured out how to play it, played it, beat the demo in about half an hour. A lot of people probably go, oh, that's nothing, I finished the whole book in half an hour. But, like, I'd never done that before, I'd never played one of those, like, game book things before, and it was really fun. And yeah, I beat it in half an hour, and that encouraged me to go out and get the actual book, which sad to say I still haven't beat it, because every time I play that book, there's a little labyrinth that I just always get stuck in, and I don't think I've ever managed. I've played that book about 4 or 5 times, and I've never been able to get out of that bloody labyrinth. Like, yeah. But that's how I got into it. I played that, I really enjoyed it. Saw it in a shop, was like, oh, I'm gonna get that. I wanna actually play it in full. And from that I just started collecting them. I actually like collecting the books more than like going to a shop and buying them. Especially now, because they're so much harder to find these days, especially the second edition. I don't know what it is. I think I discovered it when the second edition was out. So I really like the second edition prints. So whenever I see a second edition book, I always get it. So, yeah, I love going in charity shops. It's like the best way of finding them. Yeah, so yeah, that's how I got into it. And, yeah, it's never really left me. I get in and out of it, but it's never left me. It's a bit like playing the Goosebumps books. You know, when I was really young, I loved the Goosebumps like make your own story books. So I guess it spawned from that. So yeah, thank you, Yellow 6153. But yeah, in terms of fighting fantasy, just vomit your ideas on me, guys. Just tell me what you want. Just tell me exactly what you want to see, because I don't know what to put out there otherwise. So yeah, if you've got ideas, even if it is just top 10 videos or something, you know, just let me know and I'll get them out there. Because as much as I love making dance videos, I want to do other things as well, and I think that's why I haven't posted as many videos, because there's more that I want to do more stuff now, not just dancing, and I feel like it's stunting me a bit. But yeah, any ideas you've got, just throw it at me. Just get your idea and just hit me right in the face. Aim for the face. That's what I want. Aim for the face. But yeah, so that's one good question. That's a good question to start on. Thank you so much to everybody who's watching this. Thank you so much to everyone who will tune in next time, because I would highly appreciate if you did. Sayonara minasan. Arigatou gozaimashita. Watashi wa Zasha deshita. Bye bye. Let's move on.